Alright, so you've all watched the first euvolaemic fluid video. Yes, you have. So you can do fluids in a non-euvolaemic patient. So if you've got a 60-year-old female who's got a lump in the groin and has had vomiting for the last 3 days, what's the diagnosis? Mohammed, what do they have?
She's got a carcerated hernia, an obstruction.
Yeah, so she's got femoral hernia and she's been vomiting for 3 days. So what's incarcerated in it, George?
We're concerned with bowel is involved.
Yeah, large, small.
Most likely
small, yeah. Okay. And she's been vomiting for 3 days, or let's make it 2 days. So, is she euvolaemic, Florence? No. Yeah, so how far behind is she likely to be in fluids?
2 days.
Yeah, 2 to 3 days behind. And how much fluid does a 60-year-old female who weighs, say, 50 kilos, how much would they need a day? Because you all watched the first video, it's going to be what?
2.2?
Yeah, 2.2 litres per day. And she's been vomiting for 2 days and not much has been going through and absorbed in the colon. She's probably going to be, how far down is she? Maybe 4 to 5 litres down. Yeah? Sorry, 4 to 5 litre deficit. Okay. So what are the principles of giving fluids in terms of generally?
You want to work out what the deficit is.
Yeah, what the deficit is.
Weight deficit, and
Yep.
also provide maintenance.
Maintenance.
And also correct electrolyte and sugar.
Yep. And then try and predict future losses and chart for those as well. Yeah, good. Alright, so what are we going to... So we reckon she's 4 to 5 litres behind. What type of fluid has been lost?
Gastric fluid.
Yeah, cut fluid. Is it going to be particularly acid or alkali?
Vomiting, particularly acid.
Well, if it was a gastric outlet obstruction, it would be.
Yeah.
But it's a distal small bowel obstruction, so yeah, stomach produces acid. But what stuff produces alkali in your GIT tract? Pancreatic juice, duodenal secretions, so they sort of neutralise the gastric outlet obstruction. So it's not going to be too acidic or alkali. And it's going to be largely extracellular fluid, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So what are you going to replace this with?
So you're going to need sodium replacement.
Yeah.
So normal saline.
Yeah.
Or Hartman's.
Yeah, I'd probably go with Hartman's. And how would you chart her fluids for the next 24 hours with all this in mind? What does she need in the next 24 hours?
So,
Maybe 4 litres of fluid. Also maintenance, 2 litres. So she's probably going to potentially need around 6 litres of fluid. And once again, how would you chart that?
and I also want to ascertain whether she's hemodynamically stable, whether she needs active resuscitation, but then I aim to try and replace.
So her heart rate's 100, and her blood pressure's 130 on 80, and there's a possible drop to 120 because you asked for a possible blood pressure.
I'm not too concerned about providing her with an immediate bolus, but I'm trying to aim to replace half of it for say 8 hours.
Yep. So how would you chart that?
So first and foremost, I'd probably provide her with 2 litres of, let's say, 3 litres of Hartman's, and then.
And how do you write that?
I'd write
Hartman's, 3 litres.
Or I'd write it individually as individual bags.
Yeah.
1 litre over, say, 2.5 or 2 hours, 3-hour bags, and then do those 3.
So 1 bag over 3 hours, did you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
then what?
Do another 2 bags.
Over what?
Over 3 hours each.
They will take you to 9 hours.
Yep. And then over the remaining 15 hours, I would then provide the other 3 litres, and
So that'll be 5 hours each, yep.
And using those other 3 litres, they can either be 5% of the fifth dextrose if we're or actually
4% of the fifth.
4% of the fifth, sorry, or
Yeah, so maybe two bags of that could be 4% of.
and 1 more bag of carbon.
Yeah, yeah. That's reasonable because you might use the 4% of the fifth for the regular maintenance.
And I also want to check our electrolytes and provide it with around 1 mole of potassium.
Yeah. I'd probably go a bit faster with that first 8 hours. I'd probably put 1 litre stat, so 1 litre over an hour, another litre over 2 to 3 hours, and then a litre over 4 hours. And that gets it all in within 7 hours-ish. Because she's probably going to be pretty dry. She's just been vomiting for 2 days. Nothing's really gone down. And so getting that first litre in is probably pretty recent. Pretty good. And yeah, what's a crucial thing to work out how well she's fluid resuscitated? Given, yeah, and which bit of the fluid balance? Yeah, urine alpha, and you're aiming for 15 mils per kilo per hour.
1.5, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's 0.5 to 1 mil per kilo per hour. So for her, it's going to be,
20, 30, 60.
yeah. So for right, you're getting about 30 to 60 mils an hour. You're probably on the right track. Once you put that first bolus in, she'll probably pour out a bit more initially. But if all of a sudden the nurses call you and say, oh look, she's only had 10 mils an hour, apart from saying, check the thing's not blocked and everything, if it is, then you know you need to bump up the fluids. Good.